Hey, me and Matt here, and I'm Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hey, me and Matt here. This is numero two, and we're gonna talk about
Fyter Fest Night 1.
yeah. So I mean, we just finished watching Road Rage. Well, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did a review of it last night. Go check it out. This is gonna be a good show, obviously, and
Yeah.
I kind of going with 2 nights. I don't know why.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why either.
I really don't need that, but obviously, Fight for the Fallen
Yeah.
is coming up too on pay-per-view, I reckon. So, yeah, that's another one of those shows, and it'll be in Texas.
Yep.
So,
Longhorns.
yep, on the road again.
I
But
bet they were saying that for a long time. On the road again. I just can't wait to get back on the road again.
so there's some good matches, obviously, for night 1. Night 2, it's well so far Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose.
Yeah, I'm sure the closer you get to the second night, they'll fill out the rest of that card at least.
Yeah.
So they're going to have Brian Cage one-on-one with Ricky Stark.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, like, the way things were going, Brian wanting to, have matches on his own and clean matches, if you will, no interference, a clean win or a clean loss, whatever the case may be, and Ricky getting involved and Huck getting involved as well. Powerhouse Hobbs kind of has just been the odd man out, if you will. And the whole tension between Cage and Starks and Team Taz, and it's finally it's like eventually this is gonna come to a head and come to blows, and here it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting to me because you had Team Taz, you had Huck, Taz's son, and then of course Brian Cage, but then you also had a heel turn from Will Hobbs, and then of course Ricky Starks was there as well.
Mhm.
But now it's like we don't know what's going on with Brian Cage because
Right.
he's the FTW champion, actually putting it on the line.
About fucking time.
So I don't know where he stands as far as Team Taz. So I mean, this is gonna be an interesting match. I don't see Ricky Starks going over.
No. I would say Cage is, done with Team Taz. He's more than likely gonna go on his own, go solo. Hopefully he fucking gives up that goddamn FTW title. He did fuck all with it in the 2 years he damn near had the fucking thing. Christ, it became more of a prop than a championship, but I digress. Yeah, I don't see Starks going over in this one.
I've been fucking saying that since the very beginning, since they introduced it on AEW. I understand where they were coming from with it. But the fact is, Brian Cage needs that AEW title.
Yeah.
He had a stellar career at Impact. He had a good career in Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
He did whatever the fuck else he did.
Yeah.
It's time for him to shit or get off the pot.
Yes.
You know, let's see him take the AEW title at some point, because he is believable as a champion.
Oh, hands down.
The FTW championship, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still going to say Brian Cage, despite that.
Yeah, I'll take Brian myself.
This match, oh my god. So, when I think of this match right here, nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
Nostalgia, you know, and the fact that these two have had it out for 20 some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy.
Big money Matt.
And this is years in the making. I mean, these two, I mean, don't know if they actually touched in Ring of Honor. Well, yeah, Ring of Honor, let's say, because Christian did do a thing in Ring of Honor.
Right.
I know Matt was there as well.
Yeah.
But, despite Scum and everything else, Matt Hardy and Christian and TNA, Impact, whatever, I'm not sure if they were there at the same time, but then you look at their career in WWE, WWF, and you think of the TLC match, the tables matches, the ladder matches, and you go, okay, so now they're in AEW now. So let's figure this out. What can they do? Because they're over 40, but they can still fucking go. Yes, Matt had that match where he almost died. But Christian is one of these guys that, unfortunately, after he got concussed, didn't get a fair shake at WWE afterwards. Yeah, he was in the Royal Rumble last year, or this year. But he can still fucking go. And his match with Jungle Boy...
Oh, that was amazing.
No, that wasn't him. But still, it's gonna be one hell of a match. I can't wait, you know, to pick a winner. Honestly, I would say Christian. But you look at Matt Hardy, you've got the Private Party. You've got Braxton Sutter. Hell, you even got Allie.
Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny.
So, I have to say Matt Hardy. If they continue this, then eventually Christian should go over. But, obviously, I have to say Matt Hardy.
I would agree with you, but just ever so slightly more disagree with you. Why? As much as you say, yes, Matt Hardy does have the Hardy family office back of him. Like you say, Private Party, Butcher and the Blade. And Christian has the Jurassic Express.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, yeah, you're right.
And, you know, we essentially went from one Cage to another. Go from Brian Cage to Christian Cage.
I honestly don't know why they didn't just fucking call him Christian, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not taking anything away from Christian, but you gotta look at Matt Hardy. And yes, I did glance over the fact that the Jurassic Express have Christian's back. So there's that. Okay. Is it gonna be an awesome match? Yes, it will. There's that word again. But it will.
The word of the evening is awesome!
It's gonna be great to see these two at it again. And once again, talk about nostalgia.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, 15-year-old Matt is jizzing in his pants right now because he's gonna get to see Matt Hardy and Christian once again do battle. Yes, Jeff Hardy's not there. Yes, Edge isn't there. But still, it's gonna be one hell of a match.
Oh, hands down, without question. For sure. For me, I know it's going to be a damn good match. To pick a winner, though, they're both so good. They both have had longevity careers. And, to make it this far to AEW, the wealth and knowledge they can provide, Christian to, Marco Stunt, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, Mac to, Ali, Butcher, Blade, the Private Party, and several other members of the AEW roster, male or female, but to definitively call a victor in this match is a toss-up in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
We next we go on to a match with Penelope Ford and Yuka Sakazawa.
Yakuzawa.
So, okay then.
Yeah, I don't know too. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I did see a few of Yuka's matches. This is gonna be a good match too. I mean, yeah, Penelope Ford is a good wrestler.
Yes.
Yuki Yakuzawa, I think, can definitely pull it off. I mean, you look at the Japanese wrestlers, and they come over, and they bring that strong style to the ring, to the American audience. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I know that Penelope has cheated too in the past, but I'm honestly gonna pick Yuki.
Something that just came to my mind. I may be thinking of somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it's Yuki. Isn't she the one that comes out on the stage and like is singing in Japanese, and then she gets in the ring and she's like this, kind of like a little kid?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure that's Yuki. She was Britt's partner when Britt and her faced Nyla Rose and, was it Penelope? A few months ago.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. She should be teaming with Tai Chi. So anyways.
I'm pretty sure it's Yuka that is that kind of like Japanese anime
Yeah,
character, if you will.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah.
gonna take Penelope in this one.
Alright.
Like, Yuka is good, and she has that, comedy aspect to her, but her not being very experienced as far as AEW is concerned, and Penelope having that edge as far as in-ring experience AEW wise, yeah, I'm gonna take Penelope.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be fun too. And you know that you watch these guys back 5 years ago, 10 years ago, well, not exactly John Moxley, but Carl Anderson is another guy who has been an alumni in New Japan.
Oh, absolutely.
With the Bullet Club, obviously with Doc Gallows.
Yeah.
They have John Moxley and Carl Anderson for the U.S. Championship, IWGP U.S. Championship, and John Moxley coming back from his time with Renee.
Yes.
Was shaved head, I guess, from what I heard.
Huh.
Yeah, so a new look, hopefully charisma. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a heavy fight of
yeah.
Japanese strong style. You look at his match with Yuji Nagata. I honestly thought it was. I thought it was gonna be the best thing I've seen in a while, because I've seen a lot of Yuji's matches.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure if Nagata is necessarily familiar with the catch as catch can style.
Yeah.
If you will, he's probably a lot more familiar with the New Japan and Japanese strong style. I mean, Moxley having competed in New Japan, that's why he's the IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure, they would for sure do that. Strong style, but of course, Moxley being well versed in the US style, having wrestled, of course, WWE, CCW, FCW, wherever else,
Yeah.
Could kind of coach Yuji Nagata through the match, and of course, Yuji probably doesn't know very much English, and I'm sure Moxley's Japanese is broken.
Yeah.
Limited at best, limited to broken.
Let me put it to you this way: Kenny Omega is more fluent in Japanese than he is.
Yeah, but
So
Kenny spent what?
many years.
8, 9?
I mean, fuck, even the Good Brothers know more fucking Japanese.
Yeah.
I mean, they married Japanese women, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
But this match is gonna be awesome too, and
Yes.
I honestly don't see Machine Gun win this match as much
Right.
as they have been back to Japan. I don't know, honestly. I can't see it. Not right now.
Yeah.
I know that Moxley is a hell of a wrestler, but I think that he will retain.
Right.
Is it gonna be a great match? It'll be cool.
Yes.
If they do what they do in Japan, then yes, it will be a great match. I believe, anyways.
Oh, for sure, hands down. Yeah, I easily see Moxley retaining the title.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool how, seeing Yuji Nagata on American television, if you want to put it that way. Just like several years ago, we've talked about this match many times. Tyler Breeze, Juice and Thunder Liger. It was cool seeing him in WWE. Yes, it was a one and done deal as far as Liger's concerned, and maybe, it was one of those bucket list goals of his, even if it was to at least have one match in WWE, he's like, okay, I did that, check that off the bucket list.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
for sure. And I think, well, let's see more of that. It's cool.
Yeah.
You had Shinsuke Nakamura. You had Kenta for a while. Fuck you, Vince. There was a rumor they were gonna have Hiroshi and Tanahashi,
Tanahashi, yeah.
and that didn't happen,
No.
which was good, in my opinion. Obviously, Yuji Nagata made his appearance on AEW. You have on Impact. Oh no.
Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima. So, I mean, it's great. It's awesome to see these guys come
Satoshi.
over. What?
Satoshi Kojima, I think is his name.
Yes. And I just saw Impact actually, off topic, and those fucking chops.
Oh, yeah. There's a reason why they're called machine gun chops. He fires them off like he'd fire off a machine gun, just rapidly, one after the other.
But you have the Japanese wrestlers going to AEW, going to WWE for the most part. But then, we talked during our honor earlier, and the Mexican wrestlers going over there. So, I mean, you got Mexican wrestlers here as well, obviously, but yeah, this is going to be a good match. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of great strong style moves, hopefully. I know there are American wrestlers that have been to Japan,
Yeah.
and I know that Anderson has a lot of experience in Japan. But once again, I see Moxley retain.
Yeah, so do I.
So, and now, the long-awaited We were supposed to get this match earlier, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
You want to take this one?
So they were going to have this match a few weeks ago, and then Ethan Page was like, "No, we're not having this. And if you're good, we'll have this match at Fyter Fest." So, there was something they, hyped it up a little bit more, which I think they needed to do. Pushed it off a little bit longer, but you're gonna have the highly regarded and heavily anticipated coffin match between Darby Allin and the all-ego Ethan Page.
Yeah. And just like the casket match, obviously, they call it.
Casket, coffin, same fucking thing.
Yeah. The box.
The box.
I mean, like, you got this guy, Ethan Page, who definitely is a unique wrestler, obviously, and done very well for himself once he came over to AEW.
Yeah.
But you got Darby Allin, and these two have met before. And so that's cool in itself.
Yeah.
And I think Darby Allin is the most darish, there's a word, wrestler.
Darish, yeah.
And with the coffin drop and everything else that he's done. This match is looking to be his.
I think so.
Not to say that Scorpio Sky won't get involved, but then again, you've got Sting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, my best bet's gonna be Darby Allin.
Yeah, I'm taking Darby as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think either one of these two are, overly familiar with the coffin match, but I'd say this is right up Darby's alley.
Yeah. So this has been night one of Fyter Fest in Texas. So it's looking to be a very good show.
Oh yeah, for sure. Once the card has been fully determined for night 2, we will talk about that, as well as Money in the Bank. And then after that, actually I think next month is going to be SummerSlam. And then we'll find out other things.
Triple A Mania.
Triple A Mania, yes.
And I know that we haven't done that on a Wheels of Fury episode, but
Yeah.
I know that Kenny Omega and Andrade are going to be scheduled for the show. And
Right.
They're going to have a match. So look forward to that too.
Yeah.
But this has been another Wheels of Fury episode. I'm Ian Matt. This is Killer Kyle. We'll talk to you later. Deuces.